30 minutes maximum. I know I always say that, and it literally is always like an hour and a half, but I promise this one's gonna be a short one. I'm eating parade candy from Labor Day because we go to the parade because I have younger siblings, and that is why I'm blue. I don't know why only half of my tongue is blue. Okay, I gotta eat on the sun. Okay, so listen. I might as well tell somebody all the team. I am now online. On live. Specifically to prevent myself from texting this guy. Should I even tell the internet? I guess. It's fine. You don't know him. None of you should know him. Guy I like at school. We text every now and then. We're kind of friends. We're not super, super close, which is kind of sad. And we've been getting closer and we've been talking and stuff. But, like, my only instinct is confess. And that never works. So I'm trying my best not to. There was one person for like half a second and then they left. I think his comments all know. Okay, thank you. Okay. I do have homework. And my computer is right beside you. There it is. You can see it. There it is. I don't think I have anything due today. Ow. Hello, two people. I don't have anything actually due homework-wise today. But I do have stuff due tomorrow. Because it's Friday. And I would like to get as much knocked out as possible. Because that's how my brain needs to work. Because I actually have a little bit of motivation to actually do something. And that doesn't usually happen. Ooh, let's look at my grades. Because I have all good grades. I'm okay with reading them. I'm not going to show you. Because it has my teacher's names on it and stuff. Okay. For my Bible, which is nope, that's the wrong word. Systematic theology. I have an 101 because I do bonus stuff. Early childhood management, which is what we call teacher help, which is where we go down to an elementary school class and we assist a teacher for a class period. I have a 98. That is my lowest. Hello, Oogaloo. A 98 is literally my lowest grade right now. And it was all because I messed up some copies because I don't know how to use the big scary printer downstairs. Or copier machine. Giant machine. W. For English, I have a 99. I don't know how to diagram sentences because I never learned that. And so that's my worst thing. I'm not even responding to that. Geometry, I have an 102, which I'm very, 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 very proud of because there's not a spider on my wall. I'm like pretty sure there's a lot of stuff on my wall, and those are curtains, and there's not a spider on there. And then the ceiling is tiled. I see no spider. Anyways, I wasn't very good at Algebra 2, which I took last year, and cool beans, I don't think there is one. Because I can see my wall a lot better than y'all can. Okay. We're just gonna... Hello. Gonna be in timeout for 5 minutes. Anyways, so I wasn't very good at Algebra 2. I struggled with it. I worked very, very, very hard to get it to an A, which I did have the last 9 weeks. I had finally got it up to an A. Barely an A, especially because our grading scale was different last year. We had a 6 point, I believe is what it's called. a 94 and above was an A, not a 90 and above. So this year we've switched to the standard 90 and above, which is like fine, but it's kind of sad because I liked being held to that higher standard. Now other people are going to be able to have, like honor roll or like principal's honor roll or whatever, but not really try as hard. So it's not really fair, like people that actually try. It's kind of just like everybody gets an award. So I have an 102 in geometry because I really actually I really like geometry, especially what we're doing now. We're doing like truth tables and like what are they called? Counter examples? Is that what they're called? But we're doing like cool stuff right now, and then we were doing like angles before that, and I'm a very visual person, and so I really like that. So I have an 102 because I do really good. Then I have physical science, which is science, and we haven't actually really started doing sciencey stuff yet. So I have an 104. I guarantee you when we start doing like real actual like stuff, my grade's gonna drop. Because I don't remember any science up to this point. Like I know nothing about science except for what we learned this year about like matter and mass and volume, which I still couldn't tell you very much. So I have all A's. Obviously, this is not all of my classes. That's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's only 5 out of 7 classes. 2 classes I take are college classes, and so my grades, are not on here. / they are not out yet. Like my overall like first 9-week grade or whatever. Especially because the college classes started after the regular classes did. Currently, the homework that I need to do. Ooh, we could work on Macbeth. That's a cool subject. FYI, anybody who is still here, Macbeth is kind of graphic. I'm not gonna go into a ton of detail, but just if you are like blood sensitive to like talking about it, then you might want to head out. Our English teacher is a little unconventional, and which drives a lot of people insane. I actually don't mind it a whole lot. There was a notification. Go away. I actually don't mind it a whole lot. This is the No Fear Shakespeare Macbeth, which is like on one. So on one page it will say, "Enter Lady Macbeth. How now? What news?" But then on the other side, it'll say, Lady Macbeth enters. What news do you have? And so, like, this page is, like, the Shakespearean original, and this is, like, English nowadays kind of language. Obviously, it's not, like, a Gen Z or whatever, but it's just, like, English words. So, I have this book that I borrowed from school, and then here is the majority of stuff this is, like, the stuff that I need in my packet. So I'm going to go over and show you all of the different things, and then I'll, like, be able to sort through and see what I actually need to keep doing. So our teacher gives a little quiz things. I'm, like, 98% sure they're just all Spark Notes. So we have scenes 1 through 4 and scenes 5 through 7 of Act 1. She said she was going to give us some for every single act, and then she only gave us these 2. So I don't know if she's giving us more or not. Because she gave us these, like, a week and a half ago. It's just like 5 questions. Yeah, it's just 5 questions. She doesn't understand how to print front and back, which drives us insane because we have so many papers. But these 2 are done. Then I have my character analysi that I need to finish. That is what I need to be working on because of how she does it. So let me show you something that is done. These 2 are the main focus of what needs to happen. Then Macbeth, and then Lady Macbeth. Okay, let me get them in order in which they need to be worked on. Okay, so this is the one that I have done, basically. This is one that I have done. So she copied it and like cut off half of the words. I need to sneeze. Oh my gosh, this has been happening all day. Like I need to sneeze and it like vanishes. So basically you write the title, like the name of your character that you're doing. This is my Banquo. I actually put 2 different people in here because I couldn't get a whole lot of stuff on Banquo. My mouth is so blue. Gross. So I have Banquo and King Duncan both on this page. So on this little like grid part here, you put the personality trait that you're doing. So for Banquo, I had skeptical, concerned, open-minded. When it comes to specific things, I specified in my thing. Caring for his son specifically, and then having integrity, and then for like King Duncan, it's betrayed, appreciative, generous. Now she specifies that it doesn't necessarily have to be personality traits, but I feel like it's more what she wants if it is. So basically, beside each thing that I put the quote or section excerpt from the book, from the actual book, and I usually used the real Shakespeare unless it was just like too long and I like couldn't fit it on the page. But I have 5 for Banquo and 3 for Duncan, and we're supposed to have like 10-ish per people or the whole page. But I filled up the page, and so I think that's probably good. So I have Banquo and Duncan done. I have most of Lady Macbeth. I have 6. I think I can fit 2 more on that page. I have 6 for... Okay, I have 6 for Macbeth. I think I can fit 2 or 3 more, depending on the quotes that I put in there. I have the 3 witches. I have 3 things in there, and then I have like part of one I need to finish writing down the quote. So I need 6 more. No, I don't think I can fit 6. I need like 4 more, and then if I can fit anything else after that. And then here's my Macduff page, and Macduff has nothing. I need to go back and actually like reread the scenes that some of the scenes that he's in to make sure that I get this right, because I'm pretty sure I know that like every now and then like Malcolm and Macduff and Ross and Lennox and Fleance and like everybody kind of just like blends together because they're all just like random dudes that are in the story. So that needs to be finished. Then there's these like simple like questions. I don't know why they have their own page, but I need to finish these, which has like the title, the author, the type of work, the genre, the tone, the setting, the protagonist, the climax, and the themes. So that needs to be filled out. That shouldn't take me very long because I can use the computer for that. So then I have these 10 questions which are on this page. These she like wrote on the board and I copied down. But questions like, are the witches real? Yes. Does Lady Macbeth commit unaliving? Yes. But she wants them in sentence form. She doesn't just want yes or no. So these are going to take a little bit longer because I have to like think of why things happen. Then we have some blank page, a blank page. So this is my summary. So we have to write a summary down. And did I get the pages? Okay. So we have to write a summary. So she's very picky about when we're allowed to use our computers. Please hold. My 3-year-old sister is extremely stubborn and probably won't go away. She's just standing on the outside of my door. So we have to have a summary of all of the stuff, and she is very picky about when we're allowed to use computers, when we just have to write freehand, whatever. So I started writing this out, and then everybody was okay with like asking questions, and she was actually like taking questions. And multiple people had already typed it out, and they were like, do I need to write it out? And she was like, well, if you already typed it, then I guess you guys can type it. So I've been writing all of this out. It's just, I wrote all of this out today. It's 2 front and back, well, not completely back, front and back, and then front and ish of a page. And I got to a little over halfway through, like 3/5 of the way through. So I need to finish writing that down. That's why this blank page is here, because I'll probably need it. Then these pages are when she went over her summary and I just took notes. So I'm basically just rewriting all of this nicer because these are in like bullet points. They need to be in sentence form. So these aren't actually part of it. Then I have this, and I'm going to show you this, and you can see the Macbeth on the side. I'm not done with it. The eyes they lack the emotion that they need. So I'm obviously fixing it. And also, I'm aware that the red spots are neon red. I'm also working on it. I haven't had time to do art stuff recently. So it's been like half done for forever. And yes, I know I didn't do his whole face. You can see it. I know I didn't do the whole face. That's the point, is that I'm not doing the whole face. I'm just doing the eyes that are capturing the insanity and the paranoia and the guilt and the shame that like builds up in Macbeth's brain. So we have this. It just looks scared. It needs to look terrified. So I'm going to make the eyes more bloodshot, but I'm super scared to look up a reference for that because I don't want to see things. Eyes freak me out. I love drawing them, but like eyes genuinely terrify me. So I need to finish these things. This is a very low priority. This is basically, she was just like, I like watching you guys do this. And I was like, thank you for another thing I have to do because I prefer to work alone, but everybody else prefers to work with a partner because they don't have to do half the work. And so I'm behind everybody else because I'm the only one doing all of my work. And they're actually like splitting it. Also, multiple people in my class cheat. But we're not going to do that. I'm pretty sure. I do not have definite proof. It's probably very, very mean for me to say that. But like, and maybe not completely cheating, but just like taking shortcuts that are very obviously just shortcuts. So anyways, this is supposed to be my cover. So here is my Macbeth, all of these things. So I'm gonna start on Macduff, on his character analysis, because that really needs to happen. This was actually like a little like quiz thing that we did. I'm not gonna crumple it up because I might actually use it. And then also read this. Did I ever write this? The other day I was writing stuff down. Oh, I did. It has passwords in it. Okay. I need to make sure that my speech outline is completed. Oof, I need to double check the due date on that because I'm pretty positive it's tomorrow. It's mostly done. I just have to like double check that it's done. Speech outline the 7th. Ooh, it's due Saturday. Okay, so I will get it done tomorrow. Friday. I have to give a speech tomorrow because I am running for student council reporter. I need to finish character analysis. I don't know when that's due, so I'm putting a question mark. I need to finish Macbeth art. I'm putting low pro because it's low priority. Because it's mostly done. I just need to like fix the eyes a little bit and fix the red a little bit because it's just kind of neon. I mean, it's gonna stand out no matter what, but it looks kind of crazy. I need to. Oh, and I'll go back. Let me go to my Google Classroom. There it is. I need to finish. Wait. Oh, summary. I'm trying to go one subject at a time. Summary, which I would like to get done tomorrow. 10 questions. I would also like to get that done tomorrow. Other quest, because I don't know what to call the facts question things. I would also like to get this done tomorrow. Is that all? Summary, artwork, extra questions, 10 questions, character analysis. I think that's everything in English. I want to reread or re-listen to the ending because, and I can do that tonight even, because I was distracted when I did it the first time, and I already know quite a bit about Macbeth, but I just want to make sure that I understand everything that happens because we will end up like taking a test on this, even though we were told that the packet is our test, but she changed her mind. Okay, that is all for English. I think I could also listen to Beowulf. How do I spell it? I don't remember how to spell it. We started reading it, but it's very long. Yes, I can spell it. But I want to listen to it, but like in like old English, because I've heard that it's like very empowering and like. Those have no. Oh, it really bothers me how some of my teachers give me no due date stuff, but then there is a due date on them. They just don't mark it. Makes me so sad. I have geometry work, but that I will do in class, and that will be handed to me, so that is not like required of me to remember. Okay, I will go over here. I have Bible is what I call it. It's my systematic theology class. It's just the easier way of calling it that. So we have Bible Quest regular. Those are due tomorrow, like definitely. And then Bible Quest long, because there's a one longer question that I have to do. So my normal questions are 1 to 3 sentences, and then my long answer questions, which is just like one of like the personal application questions, that is 10 sentences, but it's never really that hard to make it 10 sentences. That's like a decent sized paragraph. So I don't really mind it. I can't tell if I just got a text or if it was just my phone buzzing. Okay, it was just my phone buzzing. Okay. And then I will do the Bible vocab is extra credit. But for each chapter of the book, which is every week, we have anywhere from 8 to 15-ish vocab things, and basically we just type out the definition specifically that the book gives. We can make it our own words if we want to, but not from Google. The definition is what the book gives, and the book has a glossary. Those are due tomorrow. And then I'm going to look into the hymn thing because there is an extra credit thing where you can memorize a hymn and either say it or sing it to your church or whatever, but just memorizing a hymn. I need to see when that is due or whatever. Okay. For my public speaking class, which is what I take for one of my college classes, I have to set up a YouTube channel for posting those videos. No, you will not ever see them ever. And that needs to get set up at some time. But I have to make a new account for that, like a new email for that. Because I'm not using my regular one, and I can't use my school one because of where it's through. And then my college email, that one doesn't work with Google things because it is a Microsoft setup thing. And so like adding that profile, it doesn't work. I've tried it. So we have to like create a YouTube for it. Oh my gosh, I accidentally took the eraser out. Accidentally by on purpose doing it. And I won't go back. There it goes. Okay. Alrighty, so that is all the main things, I think. Because I finished my science. So that leaves me with public speaking, art. I need to. When is our next art thing? Not till the 20th. Okay, so I can go ahead and like art question mark low pro because all of that is open book and I've already listened to it, I think. Maybe. Okay, so that leaves me with public speaking, which I have, geometry, which I don't have to write anything down for, English, which I have, early childhood management, which I don't have to write anything down for, and then Bible. And that is all of the things. Ooh, I was gonna shower tonight, and I am not showering right now. Oof. I need to do that probably soon. What time am I at? 25. Nobody's here, so nobody would really care. I will stay for the 4 more minutes that I said I will stay, and then I will go. So that is all of the school things. Things, spelled with an A. I believe that is everything that needs to happen at school. Yes, I believe that's everything. There's not any birthdays that I have to set up for or anything. Grandparents' Day is next week. That'll be fun. I did get that slide turned in, so I don't need to do my slideshow for that because I help with slideshows. Okay. Okay. I believe that is all of the main things for school. Personal. I need to wash my sheets. I need to do a load of normal laundry. Because my cross-country uniform is in the laundry, and I will need that Saturday. I need to drink a ton, all caps, of water because of cross-country. I need to do Sunday school Bible study. I need to clean the bathroom. I need to clean my room. Floor specific. I need to find my light. My book light has been missing since the beginning of when school started because I camped out a couple nights before that, and it's either wrapped up in my sleeping bag or it's in the tent folded up somewhere. So I need to figure out where the heck that went. Because I need to know if I need to get a new one because I use that quite often. I believe that is all. Okay, well I didn't really do any schoolwork, but I made all my to-do list and showed you my schoolwork instead of doing it. Which is kind of productive, I guess, walking you through it. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. If you are, thank you for, what am I saying? Oh, remember that I love you. Remember that Jesus loves you. Have a good day, good night, good morning, whatever it is. Have a good one, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.